Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the San Francisco Giants. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So just about set. And now here's the starter for San Francisco, Logan Webb. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Boog, he's a guy that takes great care of himself because he wants to finish every game he starts. I think for any lineup that faces him, you've got to try to have lengthy at-bats and run up that pitch count. Anything to help get him out of the game early.
Ready to go now? Here's Tommy Pham. And a big swing and a miss.
No ball, one strike.
That's hard hit on the line. Makes the catch, one down. We take a check of the Pirates lineup put together by manager Derek Shelton. And with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can...
And no one can get there.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
One down, runner at first. O'Neal Cruz, the next Pirate to hit. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. At the belt and fires. Line drive, and this might be trouble. And a go-ahead run into scoring position. One away.
He was all over that one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. A lot riding on this next at bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point in this one.
Here's McCutchen. Swung on, belted. Lee trying to track this one down. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. As they jump ahead, a run scores.
Well, everyone is thinking, Ed, would the runner have scored from first if the ball stayed in the park? We'll never know, but they do get a run across with a chance to do more damage in the inning.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Logan Webb won't go any further, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment. Now here's Tyler Rogers out of the pen.
And never an easy situation coming in with runners at second and third. He's got a base to work with, so he doesn't have to be perfect, but he does have to make some quality pitches.
So two in scoring position with one out. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Joey Bart. There's a swing and a drive. And it hits the fence.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Put a great swing on that pitch to deep center field, and we knew it was going to be close, but just not quite enough. And I'm sure a few of his teammates might be yelling weight room at him right now, but he should definitely feel good about that one. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
So bases loaded with one away. Up next for the Pirates, Billy Cook. Base hit, one run in already. Down to third, and he gets back safely.
With the bases juiced, he refused to get pull happy. He stayed within himself, drove the ball to center field. That'll get across a run.
And now Nick Gonzalez. Golden opportunity right here. And fouled off. Still only one out here in the inning.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Hard hit, knocks it down. To the plate for one, and that's all they'll get.
You expect to see shortstops make great plays, and it's especially important in a big moment like that. Nicely done.
Now batting Key Brian Hayes. Line to left, and it stays fair. One run's in. Ball comes in, runner stops at third, bases still loaded with 2 out.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
2 outs, bases full. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. And it gets by him. Runner holds up at third. Base is still loaded. 2 away as one comes across.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Here comes the manager out of the Giants dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Tyler Rogers departs, and he leaves with the bases loaded, so he'll look for some help from his teammate coming in behind him. New arm for the Giants, Randy Rodriguez.
And he steps right into a bases-loaded jam where this game could kind of get blown wide open. Just needs 1 out to get out of it, so this is a huge matchup coming up.
Next to hit, Tommy Pham. That's ripped. Base hit. In to score is the runner from third, and it's an RBI single. It's 5-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. 1 run across, throw into third. Ball comes in, runner stops at third. Bases still loaded with 2 out.
Comes through with the RBI. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Here's O'Neal Cruz. Ripped on a line. And that is that. So a great inning there as they bat around to score 6 times to open up the lead. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Pirates 6 and the Giants nothing. Back here with my pal Singy. Today's starting pitcher, Paul Skeens. What's the word on him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Next offering is in for a strike. Cut on and lifted in the air. Pham settles under it. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Here's the Giants lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get 1 pitch. You better not miss it.
One out, bases empty. Fought off foul. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. One down, bases empty. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Willie Adames stands in now and watches strike one. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. It falls in, and that's a knock. And that keeps the inning going. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And you know, if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. One left for San Francisco, still up against a 6-0 deficit. Back here in San Francisco, and now the DH, Andrew McCutchen. Rodriguez, 25 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Rodriguez back to work. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Here's Joey Bart now. Singled and scored his first time. Lifted in the air, right center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Billy Cook will hit next. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. That one laced to center and a base hit. And now two aboard.
That's back-to-back singles for him. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And a base hit. They hold him at third base, and now the bases are loaded. So bases all loaded up. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Ke'Bryan Hayes. RBI single his last time up. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Two away down. Here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. This one is blasted. A no-doubter. Grand slam. He made him pay for that one, and they add to their lead. It's 10-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Well, a great job here of staying within himself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple. So stay focused on that. Well, he does more than just a knock. Hits the grand slam to drive in four. Really good job at the plate.
Here comes the manager out of the Giants dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Randy Rodriguez done for the afternoon. And as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. On the mound now, Sean Jelly.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
So two down, And now the Pirates leadoff man, Tommy Pham. And foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Line drive. And it gets by him.
That play looks routine defensively, but with all of the little nooks, it can get real tricky down in the corner. Kept it to a long single. Nice defensive play.
Ryan Reynolds here. Swing and a miss as he was late.
No balls. 1 strike.
Towards first. Has some trouble with it. He gets to the bag in time, and they do get the 3rd out of the inning. Cannonball coming. It's now 10-zip. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at Oracle Park. So here's Wade now. Yeah, there's the strike.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Joe McDonald doing the home plate duties here.
Well, Joe's an interesting one. I'm always trying to figure out what exactly his zone is. It feels like it kind of moves around from game to game, sometimes inning to inning.
And that one popped in the air, left field. Reynolds gets under it. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. Yeah, I think that's fair. I don't think he's ever way off with his balls and strikes, but yeah, I don't think it's easy to define what his zone is, like you said. Elliot Ramos, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. That one at triple digits.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And they're down to their last out.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And a foul ball. 1 strike away. Hard ground ball, base knock.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. Next offering is fouled back. Bailey leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, we saw complete domination in this one. The offense exploded for a blowout, and then the pitching staff nails, locked down the opponent. This team did everything right today.
10-zip your final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.